Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Season 6 server. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Today's episode 98. Want to apologize for the lateness of today's video. I'll explain more why it's late once we get into the video. But first, question of the day. Minecraft has a lot of things you could combine together to make better options for the game. For example, dyes. Do you feel as though Minecraft's crafting system should be more intuitive to this? Say, combine two types of wool together to make a new color, two types of dye together to make a new color, types of food together to make a new food. Things like that. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think it should be a smarter system? As always, if you guys enjoy this and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Turn on those notifications for when the videos come out. Let's get into it, guys. Alright, guys, welcome back. So I want to apologize, like I said, for the lateness of the video. I was amazingly I think I got food poisoning or something. So I cooked myself breakfast this morning around 7 a.m. I had eggs and sausage, and after I ate, oh my god, like, I don't want to go into too much detail because it's kind of disgusting, but let's just say that there was no bueno. It was no bueno. It was bad, and so I pretty much just decided to lay back down to try to get rid of it, and I slept for a while. I feel much better now, thank goodness. So that's why the video is going to be late. So not only that, but I don't really have a lot of time to record, so I think today's video is going to be more of a chill episode. Now, typically, I would never do one of these. The only time I've ever done these is for Saturday's special, which we do the caving. I'm actually going to be doing a Q&A caving episode today, so if you're not into the Q&A stuff, or you don't want to see caving, then I suggest that you click off this video right now and go to somebody more entertaining. Yeah, it's pretty much the only way I could get the video out today, and I did want to post. Not to mention, I don't want to stress myself too much because my stomach is still a little weird feeling. But yeah, I would say that 98 episodes is a pretty good start for one chill video. I think I'm doing pretty good there, actually. Okay, so not only that, but a few days ago, I recorded a clip with Zedaph, and I need to show you that as well. But first off, we got to open our calculator. Remember, guys, no mathing on camera. We don't even, if it's 4 plus 4, I'm checking to see if it's 8. 113 diamonds, so let's go ahead and pick out a winner for the diamond of the day. Alright, guys, so I've got my winner picked out. Let's go ahead and grab our diamond. There we go. So over here. So congratulations, Donna P. Today's winner is Amanda G. Congratulations, Amanda G, for winning. Guys, don't forget to leave your comments for the for the diamond of the day. So I've got a clip to show you now. I'm going to show you that, and then we are going to get into the Q&A caving portion of today's video, which will be pretty much the rest of the video. So again, if you're not into caving Q&A stuff, then I suggest you skip off. But either way, I'll be here.
Jevin.
Hello.
I am Death.
Oh, wow. You seem very scary, Death.
Thank you. Hi, you're it.
Sorry, are you here to kill me?
Well, not exactly, I'll explain. I'm going around visiting all the hermits, and I got a little challenge for him, and the winner gets a special prize.
Okay, what's the challenge?
Well, okay, as soon as I tell you, your time will begin, so, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Get to 0 health as quickly as you can. Go! The armor's off.
I got this.
How are you gonna do this? Very good. That pleases me.
Was that like world record speed?
It was pretty quick.
Oh, I'm so far away now.
I take no responsibility for anything following the death. Do you like my voice?
It's very attractive.
Thank you. Thank you. It makes me feel very confident, I've got to say.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You always need somebody to reassure you.
Exactly. Thank you. I was feeling a bit down, but you've cheered me up, so thanks for that, man.
Any chance you could grab my items?
Okay.
He's like,
Just this once.
just this one time.
Only I'm feeling nice today for some reason.
Probably
Even
my
though I
awesome
have-
ability to kill myself.
Yes, yes. Because you did what I asked, I'll get your items for you.
Perfect, perfect.
Other than that,
When will we know who the winner is?
well, I don't know. That's a good question. I'll let you know shortly
Perfect, perfect.
what I know. But for now, I'm going back into the night.
See you later. Have fun in the underworld.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Alright guys, so I'm down in a ravine. I actually fell down here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here with the Q&A first. Let's just drop all this stuff off. So Jim the Mediocre asks, hold on before we get into the questions. We're only on level 26. Let's keep going down. Hopefully we'll be able to find something just by digging straight. I don't want to dig straight the entire time. I would like to cave. But, so Jim asks, you've been making videos for quite a long time, Jevin. Where do you find motivation for new farms and new builds and things like that? Well, actually, this is a very good question to start off with. So I do three things. The first and foremost for me is the updates. When Minecraft updates, there's so much new content for creators like myself or Hermitcraft to do and to figure out new farms and stuff. And that's always been one of my mottos, right? Is if you're gonna do a farm, just do it yourself and see what you can come up with. So that's why I almost, like, for maybe the creeper farm I figured out what to do from other people, but for the other farms that I have built, it's mainly just been my own idea, twisted around 87 times until I like it. So new content is the first one. The second one is watching other LPers, specifically Etho. I like to go back and just watch his LP episodes back in the day, and it's not to like steal content or anything. It's mainly just to get inspiration. Like it's kind of crazy, right? Because Etho back in the day, like this is like 3 years ago, Etho was literally predicting half of the stuff that we have today. If you've never went back and watched a video of his and like realized how correct he was on everything, it's like outstanding, man. It's crazy. Let me get this all set up here. Friendly crew. Go. All right, cool. All right, so we'll just keep digging straight for down because that's pretty much the only thing I can do. I'm not interested in trying to find a ton of diamonds, obviously, but I do want ores. All right, so let me go ahead and get another question queued up here. So Jim the Mediocre also asks, most of everyone wants a cave update. What would I add about caves to update them and make them better, or to update them in some way? That's a good question, right? So first and foremost, I think that caves are pretty good now. They're old school Minecraft, which is fine, but I do think there should be some variation in them. I think that each cave or each biome should have a certain type of cave. First off, so like if I'm in a snow biome, I'm not collecting that coal, by the way, or this coal. Oh, I hear an Enderman. Hold on. So I feel like depending on what type of biome I'm in, that cave should be pertained to that type of biome. So if I'm in a cold biome, I feel like all the water in that cave should be frozen over. There should be maybe little flakes of snow everywhere. Hold on, we're listening. We're sound whoring. Let's go to 75. Sounds like it's right in front of me. Like right here. Where are you? Found you. Oh, it's a mine shaft. Okay. And a creeper. There we go. And so I also feel like there should be things like the slagmites and slagtites and you know, things like that to update the caves. It doesn't need to be like a ton of content. I just want some different content for caves. That would be fantastic. Put all this up. Do I want any of that? I'll take this with me. All that other stuff is pretty much useless to me. All right, so the next question is, if I could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? So we've already answered this once before as one of the Q&A episodes. I would really like to go to like Italy or France. And I think that answer probably still stands. So, excuse me. I don't know, just I would really like to learn like French as a language. That would be pretty cool, right? Because, you know, I'm just a boy from the ghetto. No, but seriously, like it would be really, really fun to learn that. Alrighty then. So Guyver asks, do I rush to expand the end for extra resources? Or basically he's asking, do I rush to beat the dragon so I can get the extra resources, or do I go slower over time? Well, my strategy recently has actually changed. Hold on, let me get something to drink. But my strategy has actually changed, right? All right, guys, so Guyver asks, do you rush to the end to get the available resources, or do you sort of play the game slower than just kind of play it out and have more fun? So it kind of depends, right? Because on Hermitcraft, if I'm not the one that's going to the end, there's 100% somebody else going to the end for you, right? They rush everything, and it's not a bad thing, but you know, the server, that's just how servers are. People want to play, they have fun, things like that. And so a lot of the times, anything that you really need for something like this is already given. It's pretty crazy, right? Like, so if you ever would need something, most of the time it's already there, or you'll go get it yourself. But if you were to ask that question for like, say, a single player series, I would say roughly 50 episodes. That's how long I would give it before I would want to go to the end. Even more so sooner than later, I would say, just because shulker boxes are fantastic. There we go. Let's go ahead and torch this guy up real fast. There we go. I like to take the screenshots of these. That way I know where cobwebs are. Just in case I ever need to fill Grian's base with them. There we go. Awesome. All right, so let's park. Next question. People ask so many different questions. What is your favorite series you have ever done, and what is it the one that you've had most fun with? So it's kind of a two-part answer. So the first part of that is, what is my favorite series I've ever done? To this day, my biggest regret on YouTube so far is stopping season 2. If I could go back in time and chop off a pinky to have that series back and in its form the way it was back then, I would do that. You never know what you have until it's gone, right? Like, I was pretty tired of recording Minecraft at that point. Not because I was burnt out of the game. I guess I was just tired of the world, but I didn't realize what I had then. Season 2 is by far the best series that I have ever recorded on my channel. Now, seasons after that, say like this season of Hermitcraft is definitely number 2. But for me, season 2 of Survival, that was like pretty much the series that built my channel. My Let's Play now is okay. It just never got to that point though. But yeah, season two of Survival with all of that base, that amazing base that I built, probably my most fun series I've ever recorded, and I'm still salty to this day that I ended it. I should have not done that. Here we go. Let's go downstairs. Yo, this is a crazy mine shaft. There we go. And then let's answer the next part of the question, which is, what is the most fun series you've ever recorded? I would have to say most fun series I've ever recorded would be Hermitcraft. And that's because you get to play with all your friends. There's like shenanigans going down, like Grian trying to kill me with an AFK machine, and like all of that stuff, right? That's the stuff you don't really get when you're playing on single player. And so it's really, really cool to have that kind of interaction. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, so I would say for that answer, I would go with Season 2 of Survival. And for those of you who don't know what Season 2 of Survival was to this channel, I highly, highly suggest that you watch that series. That's pretty much what built this channel. And if you're looking for like the series name, Just type in iJevin season 2 and it should pop up. Yeah, that's a classic, man. That's a classic. Really wish I would have never ended that. And then, okay, so I keep hearing mobs, but I think they're up top. Definitely sounds like there's like a spawner or something over here. All right, so next question. I think I just heard it. I think they're like right there. Next question. If I could add one biome to Minecraft, what would it be? Interesting question. And that's from Doge. Doge, let's see. If I had to choose a single biome to add to Minecraft, I would add, I think I've already answered this once before, but it's going to be the same answer. I would add like a spore biome. If you've ever played modded Minecraft and you've been in those like mushroom biomes with like the green water from Biomes of Plenty, I love that biome. I don't know. I feel like Minecraft will be awesome with some like fantasy biomes. So I would like any kind of like fantasy type biome. I don't know. I just think that it would fit this game very, very well. Reaper. Should we try and get a disc? Let's try and get a disc. Uh-oh. Maybe not a disc now. I tried. But yeah, any type of fantasy biome would be pretty cool. I'd really like it. Next question. What is my favorite meat? I mean, I'm a pretty big pepperoni fan. I guess does that qualify as a meat? I guess that qualifies as a meat. Or are you talking about like steak or pork chops or something like that? Interesting question, I suppose. Let's go down here. All right, next up, which hermits are easier to collab with time-wise? It really kind of depends on what they need for their videos. Like, if I'm looking for something to be recorded today, it's probably not going to happen. Each hermit definitely has their own schedule, and that makes it kind of hard in the future to collab with. You really have to plan it. I would say that the easiest person to collab with would probably be Doc. Yeah, definitely Doc. Doc, although he's like a much bigger channel than me, he's a super cool guy, right? First and foremost, very awesome, very nice. But like anytime I'm like, hey Doc, you want to record a clip real fast? He's like, sure, let's do it. And then we're in Discord in like 5 minutes. So Doc would definitely be my answer for that question. Yeah, Doc is, there's some other ones too. Like, if, you're trying to record, Python's good for it. If you give X enough time, sure. X is like, seems like 4 times busier than the rest of us, but there we go. Ooh, go take both of these. Oh, was I just down here? Oh, was I already here? I think we're running in circles now. Kill these guys real fast. I want that chest. Give me the loot. Take that and that. Okay, next up. What is my favorite Minecraft biome? Well, although I almost never play in them because of the video quality's sake, I actually really like the snow biomes. They're very, very magical feeling. They got that like enchantment, the wonder of enchantment, or whatever you want to call it, or but yeah, the snow biomes in particular are kind of my favorite. I like the hilly snow biomes most. I cannot believe we're like doing circles. I think I was gonna dig straight from here. But the snow biomes are pretty good. I like the mushroom biomes too, because obviously you don't want any mobs spawning. All right, let's keep going. If you could add weather or natural disasters, which one would you add and why? I would add weather. I feel like that's kind of the one thing that Minecraft is missing. But to take that a little bit further, I am not a fan of how Minecraft does their weather system. And I hear water. Hold on, let's go this way. The weather system in Minecraft is a little janky. Like, it snows up in high temperatures. I think that, honestly, if they wanted to make Minecraft the best game ever, all they have to do is add seasons. And I've already been here as well. This is where I started. Yeah, I'm like doing loops now. I'm just gonna go this way. If they added seasons, it would fix everything. And I mean everything, because then you would have snow in areas that you typically wouldn't have snow. It would melt. Your crops would be... I don't think your crops would really be affected, because that's never really been a thing in Minecraft, but... I don't know, I just feel like if they were to do any kind of update, like maybe a nature overhaul would be pretty good, where the first off, they have the 4 seasons of the year that correspond with the worldwide calendar for like Christmas and things like that. Once they have that, then they can determine whether or not crops will die. Now this is like pretty far-fetched because people like, you know, their farms and stuff, but I think that if they were to introduce a system to where like wheat would die in the wintertime, that would be a pretty amazing thing, right? So then that gives us other opportunities. For example, if we want, if there's snow, you know, like if it's wintertime, it should snow when it rains instead. Or in the summertime, maybe there's like heat lightning. So if it's like, maybe it's not raining, but maybe we're just having like random spouts of lightning. That would be pretty cool. Natural disasters are a cool idea in theory, but for anybody who wants to keep their world, it's not a viable thing. Because nobody's going to want to play Minecraft for ages and ages and then lose their world to like a tornado or something, so... Alright, let's go with the next one. What is my favorite style of building? I actually don't really have a favorite style of building. I know you could probably get me on squares or circles, but whenever I go into a build, I either look up inspiration on Google, or I kind of already have an idea for what I want that build to look like. Ideas come in very random ways sometimes. There we go. Have I been here yet? I have not. Ooh, spawner. I'm just gonna... thinking about blocking that off, but there's more down there. Let's just go here. So is this a... I think this is just a cave. Yeah. Alright, let's go. All the baddies. I know the feeling of being poisoned. Don't worry. Put that right there. Let's just keep going down. Does it go to a dead end? Oh, of course it goes to a dead end. That's funny. Alright. So let's try to find maybe one more cave. And I'll keep answering some questions. If you could collab with any one hermit for the rest of the season, who would it be and why? That's a tricky question to answer, right? Like, are we considering YouTube into the factor? Because if it's YouTube, then I'm doing like Mumbo or Green, because that would give me the most exposure, right? Like, I'm trying to be, if I'm being business savvy, I'm going like Green or Mumbo. But if it's just like friendly, sort of off camera type of like fun, that's a hard question to answer. One of my first thoughts would either be Scar or Ren, because I get along with those people very well. There's other ones I get along with too. Cub is another one. Wells is another one. Foss is another. Yeah, it's like there's so many different friendships on the server that like it's kind of hard to pick and choose who you would be like associated with for that long. The next person, Kiko, asks, what are you looking forward to the most in the 1.14 update? The crossbows. 100% the crossbows. Those, that triple shot, and then that the impaling one with like the collaterals. Dude, that's amazing. So freaking cool. So, alright, so guys, I think that's probably gonna do it for this episode. I apologize for how this kind of turned out. I just, you know, my stomach's been hurting pretty much the entire time, so I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you all for watching. This is iJevin. Peace out.